What's up? It's Robert from Existence First. Thank you to all who showed up yesterday and watched online as I did the weekly spiritual self-defense lecture. A lot of good stuff. I don't record those, so you guys gotta watch online or come in person. Now today's lecture is about, it's a mini lecture. This video is about something that my aunt shared on Facebook, which is a link that says 16 years ago today, Johnny Cash dies at age 71. And so when I saw that, my first thought was like, whoa, is it really 16 years ago? That seems like a long time. But my second thought was, it's just clearer and clearer to me every day that the material does not come with you. And I know we all know that, right? His guitar did not come with him, like whatever cars he might have had, right? But I thought it was really cool, like, oh, this guy expressed himself through music, right? Even though he died, he's not here anymore, he expressed himself. And because he expressed himself, now people are, like, remembering him, okay? So in a way, he's beating mortality because people are still talking about him, even though he's not alive anymore, okay? But here's the problem that most people, I think what most people get wrong is people want to critique, like, the material and say, oh, don't, the material wealth doesn't matter because you don't take that with you to the grave, blah, 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 right? Okay, well, yeah, don't chase money, it doesn't last. That's true, like, the money won't last, but neither do you. You are dead too. And so the only way I can think of how to, like, overcome this is really through the expression. Through expressing yourself. That's, in a way, that can last. That seems to be outside of time somehow. Your body, that's done. Okay? Your material stuff, for sure. But people don't get the material. Even though the material may not last, you use the material to express yourself. This man used a guitar, a physical object, limited, finite object, to express himself. And by doing that, he entered the non-physical. Here I'm venturing a little bit into, like, this speculative philosophy, right? But this is how I'm thinking about things these days, okay? He ventures into the non-physical. He goes outside of time by doing this. Cars, okay? You can critique people for, oh, you have a fancy car or something, like, so that's, you're not in touch with real life living, right? You can express yourself through the car. You express yourself by the car you drive. I do, right? My car is an expression. However, some people are aware of this and some people are not. Some people are just chasing self-esteem, right? That's different. Some people are expressing themselves. That's something else, okay? So, this concept of expression needs to be flushed out a little bit, right? Because one flaw in this idea of expression, I think, is came out of, what is this? I went to a fundraiser recently where I work in the field of mental health, so there's this growing campaign against stigma, like against mental illness, and of course there's some good points in there, right? You should really seek help if you need help, but I really think they're making a bigger deal of it than needs to be, and more importantly, this is deep level thinking right here. Let's say the campaign is going to say that oh, I'm going to be, like, loud and clear, almost like the LGBT stuff, right? I'm going to, like, say it proud, like, or something, all right? What's happening is that philosophy, that still buys into label thinking, right? So you're trying to oppose this philosophy. The philosophy of stigma is being fought here, right? These people are trying to fight the philosophy of stigma. The philosophy of stigma is a label philosophy. But you're going to try to resist that by saying, be proud of your label, be proud. You're buying into the label philosophy. I would say just throw that out. The way you fight philosophies is with a different philosophy, not by buying into their frame. So, in any case, when it comes to expressing yourself, it's not about oh, I'm a this, I'm a that, like with a label. That's not expressing yourself. Expressing yourself, and I think I've done other videos on this, right? Um, see, it's not a label thing. I did a video called Beware of the Word Introvert, right? Um, I myself, I don't feel like I'm a so-called entrepreneur, but I go out, I help people, I make money, and through many different endeavors, whether it's teaching skateboarding or doing this, right? Ditch the label. That's not expressing yourself. If you want to do something, express, like, just do it. Like, no more labels. Okay? All right, that's enough for today. Think deeply, put your existence first, and we'll see you next time.